History. The future. Protect it all.
Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. Here for some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Today, we're going to be talking about a potential final Awoken skill for CACs. Matter of fact, I need everybody who's currently watching the video right now to drop a like if you personally would like to see one last transformation for our custom characters. I know I would like to see that just because it's been 3 whole years ever since the last transformation, which was Ultra Instinct. Now we're about to get Future Saga Chapter 4 here in about 3 more days at the time of recording this video, July 8th. With every single DLC, we get a free update, and the Awoken skill is part of that free update, correct? Could we get one final power boost? I'm hoping so. Nothing is confirmed. We're just going to have this small discussion, speculate a little bit. But man, since Goku is getting this new Ultra Super Hero boost, just because it's the opposite of Ultra Super Villain, it's not necessarily an official name, it's just what we're calling it. I feel like we could be getting that same transformation for our characters, right? So this is going to be the appearance of the additional form for Goku. It seems throughout the mission, he's going to be getting corrupted by the USV. You can see top left image, the purple sinister aura. He gets trapped by that, and then he kind of harnesses the power, makes it his own, or at least reverts it to something good, and that's where he unlocks this new form. So he's going to be helping us, the CAC, the Time Nest, to take on Fu with his final transformation. And it's just poetic, man. We've been going up against Ultra Super Villain this entire time, with the first stage developed by Demegra, then the second stage developed by Toa and Mira. Fu went ahead and increased that sinister power even more with this third stage, and now he finally evolved himself into this demonic being, his true states, and now we're going to be getting the opposite power boost of this, at least for Goku. That's 100% confirmed. And he does have this cool appearance with the torn gi, the crystal just bulging out of his left shoulder. Top left, it kind of seems like he's just harnessing the power, figured out how to do all of that. And then the right image, he's doing that very iconic Celestial Whirlwind image. I just like how original this form is to the original franchise. It's not going to be Super Saiyan 4, Ultra Instinct Sign, Super Saiyan Rose, full power Super Saiyan. Don't get me wrong, I would like to get those Awoken abilities as well, but just to send off Xenoverse 2 with the main story, the CACs, Time Patrollers being a thing, I feel like we should get this original transformation, and it very well could boost every single stat with no defects whatsoever in terms of the actual PvP system. Now, of course, don't make it extremely overpowered where you can just one-shot your opponent or whatnot, but I feel like it should be one of the better ones, just because Beast and Ultra Instinct are the latest, the last 2 Awoken skills, and they're very good, right? I would say Blue Evolved and Beasts, maybe even Ultra Instinct, are like the top 3 transformations, and imagine the USH power boost being up there along the god forms, if you will, rivaling the strength and attributes of all of that, the stats, correct? If Goku can somehow find his own way, his own path to unlock this new transformation, by the way, stacking Ultra Instinct on top of it, so his power is just going to be second to none, then I feel like us, the main protagonist of the Xenoverse series, should be able to unlock this true potential somehow as well. It could be in a different way. I have this theory. So quite literally in the trailer, we do see the Time Patroller, his name is Mies, but with 2 E's, activating what it seems to be the USH power boost. Now, when I first saw the trailer, I didn't even mention a new Awoken skill because my first thought was taking me back to the end of the main Xenoverse 2 storyline, where a similar thing kind of happened. You guys know with Super Saiyan 4 Mira, how he stole the Time Nest, absorbed it, and we had to finish him off with the Super Kamehameha. But before that, we did this cool power boost with the souls of the cast characters. It just reminded me of that a little bit, but I can see it now. My eyes are open. This very well could be the actual Ultra Superhero Awoken skill for CACs. That has to be the case. 3 years ever since the last Awoken. They haven't been dropping anything in regards to the Awoken abilities, maybe because they were leading up to this one final moment. Now, notice how Goku has the crystal, because it seems like he's been corrupted beforehand by the original USV power boost, and then again, what I mentioned before, he kind of transfers that energy into something positive. But for our CACs, we very well could activate it in a different way. Now, on the right side, he is charging up, so we don't necessarily have that crystal bulging from the chest. That very well could happen, kind of like the final appearance of the Awoken skill, or maybe not, right? So we do see the Time Patroller wielding Fuse Sword. How we have his sword? Well, in Future Saga Chapter 3, at the very end, just before Fuse escaped through the Time Rift, I think it was Trunks who shot out the Ki Blast, or it very well could have been the CAC, and then it made Fuse drop the sword. We picked up that sword, so that's what this is. We now have the source energy, if you will. So instead of the crystal, we have the sword that kind of helps us tap into the USV power boost, and then again, something similar to Goku, we just transfer that into something good. Or maybe it just depends on who's wielding the sword, right? Fuse been doing it this entire time. He's not necessarily a true proper villain up until now, of course, with the transformations. But, you know, since we have good energy, we're trying to fix the timeline, doing everything for the righteousness. We have access to that original power, but again, it would just transfer over to Ultra Superhero. Now, notice in the trailer and throughout the entire Fuse storyline, he's always been gathering energy through his sword, right? And then within this final trailer that we got, he kind of opens this time rift and he says, "This is the fruit of our training." I'm assuming that's how he unlocked his second transformation, the one on the right, the demonic side with the red eyes, the dark hair. Now, maybe he just spawns this version of Fuse from a different timeline, because again, going back to that time rift he opened up. Or maybe it's just a way of him kind of opening the rift where he's been storing the energy, and then he just consumed it all at once. Anyway, two new forms, right? The first one on the left, and then the final one on the right. Since he's going to be getting the final transformation, the boss villain, same thing goes for Goku. Again, it just makes sense for us, the CACs, to get this form as well. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about all that. A great thing about this is that this would be for every single CAC. It's not a Saiyan exclusive, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue Evolved, or even Super Saiyan Blue. Every time a new free update DLC drops, it would just be transformations for the Saiyans. And then with Beasts, and then Second's Ultra Instinct, every single CACs could use both of those transformations. This would just be an additional form within that category where every single CAC could use this. The Frieza, Majin, Earthlings, humans. So it would just be the perfect send-off for the entire franchise. One, everybody could use it, and two, it's an original form, something that they've been recently doing with the Future Saga chapters and original storyline. It writes itself, you know what I mean? Now, yesterday, July 4th, they went ahead and dropped additional info in regards to the upcoming DLC pack. Just in case if you missed it, we're going to be getting this new high difficulty challenge quest called Ultra Time Patrol Battles, something I broke down yesterday. We complete this, and then we get to unlock exclusive loading screen illustrations. You can see the very bottom right corner. That's going to be the final volume chapter of Dragon Ball Z, Goku saying goodbye, right? This truly is the end of Xenoverse 2. However, it's going to be Xenoverse 2 themed with the CAC, me. You can see the Time Patroller logo on the actual UFO. But the reason why I brought this up is because we're going to be getting even more info later today, July 5th, at the time of recording this video. It could be anything. I'm not expecting this to be anything major. It could be an additional playable character. I know some people would like to see Super Few being playable. For some reason, they don't like to make these super villainous characters playable. I know in training mode, we have Zamasu, Super Saiyan 4, Mira, and a third guy I can't necessarily remember. So I guess it would be cool if they update that, have Super Fu playable in training mode, but I just think it would be a lot better to make this guy playable from the actual DLC in every single game mode, right? But could they actually reveal the new Awoken skill today, if there even is one? The reason why I don't think that's going to be the case, because this is the paid DLC content stuff, and as we all know, the Awoken skill, they're always part of the free update. So if we do get this new ability for our CACs, you won't have to pay for it. Just update your game and then boom, we'll have it unlocked, right? But I don't know, since they are doing things different this time around with, you know, saving the last 4 days for specific reveals, maybe they could reveal a free update item, because they know that the entire community looks forward to a brand new Awoken skill. Then July 6th, we're going to be getting the short gameplay teaser trailer of USV Chronoa, and then July 7th, just before the actual DLC drop on July 8th, we're going to be getting Ultra Superhero UI Goku's short teaser trailer. Just wanted to talk a little bit about this. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Do you guys think an original form, such as the Ultra Superhero, would be a proper send-off for the Xenoverse 2 franchise, or Xenoverse franchise, Xenoverse 2 video game? Or would you prefer a standard transformation like Super Saiyan 4 or Rose, full power Super Saiyan? I say standard. They wouldn't be standard. They would be unique with their own stats and abilities, of course, but it wouldn't be like truly original like the Goku power-up, right? Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!